Let's double tap this shit. Well, the reason why, as much as I'm fucking very reserved. Piece of fine work right here.
Stupid at this point.
Stupid is a good way to
I
fly.
haven't dated seriously in a year.
Real smart.
Well, a
I mean,
guy
dumb
that I was
as
actually
fuck
kind of
sometimes.
excited about asked me to go see a movie with him tonight.
Well, you would say to a certain degree, probably because you de-watered it. I'm a little older on the tech curve of how that whole thing works.
Woke up extra early to make sure my makeup looked perfect.
Isolate from the herd, read technique, human behavior, stickman physics in terms of
and I got stood up.
what is it, the
Sweetie,
arc
it's
sphere
simple.
on
Another woman offered to come over to
Bohofen's
his place and engage
theory
in
on
bedroom
stupidity,
activities.
concentration
Hence, there
camp.
was
Seemed like
no
important
need
one
to go out
church
with
that
you.
needed him.
It happens.
It helps in
But
the,
hey,
you're talking to
don't
the
go away
warden over
mad.
there, and it's like,
Just
well,
go
you hook
away.
it up because the emotions are all done. You're married or done.
Things
So
that I
you
have
figured out
looked
success
like
without
guys
thinking
on
with
dating
your
apps
dick
for.
too much
And
because
those
the
things
herd's
are
watered
based
down
on
on
logic
a
and
Friday
reason,
night with a bottle
right?
of Jack Daniels in terms of the
Who
inflation.
am I kidding? As you were.
Emotional Contagion got a bunch of
His hair
soldiers
color
back
and
in the
skin
day.
color
Sarge,
were
you
too
throw a
similar.
shilling in the beer.
His
They're stupid.
picture
You
was
get
too far
soldiers,
away,
and
and
for
I
all
didn't
intents and
feel like
purposes,
scrolling down
it's
to
not
get more pictures.
such a
I
bad
didn't
thing. I
think he had a
mean,
cute
you
dog.
can if you know how
He
to
was
do quantum
visibly
mechanics in that brain.
flexing in one
Hanging
of
with
his
me, I'm running the
pictures.
theory of
All of his
stupidity in my
pictures
stupid
were at the
sometimes
gym.
because I'll post it. Fucking hun. You want to really do the thing? I open up on some
His
big
face was
numbers,
too
so be
long.
ready for it. As far as
I
my
actually feel
stupid,
bad
and
for
you
him. He has
blockchain
a
like
more
that in
attractive
terms
friend
of
in
what
one of
this
his
theory is
pictures.
about. Bohoffen? Yeah, here we go. You get into it about a lot of circumstantial awareness of stickman
looks like he
physics
does lame
and stick
stuff.
person physics, inny
What does
outy
that
upside
mean?
downy.
I don't know. He visibly
When you get talking
gelled
about
his
critical
hair back.
theory
He used
or
an emoji that I
anything
thought was
political,
cringe.
because this big cowboy
He looked
needs to,
different
as
in all
far
his
as
pictures.
being at the
You
podium,
might hate me for this
right? I
one,
need your
but
brain to be a little bit of that
He's in the
because that's how the
military.
hermetic key works. And it only level
Yeah, but like he
balances,
didn't
and you
go
have
to
to
law school.
operate under an invisible line.
Did he try to go to law
That
school? I don't know.
is,
but he
don't
looked
make
like
these
he
mistakes.
did.
They're,
I
risk
thought the
management at
places
board.
that
You're
he
gonna start
traveled
pulling
to
at
his
strings
pictures
and
were
things like that because
stupid.
that's what will actually improve you. And it's hard, and especially.
And that
Hey, I can't tell you, this cowboy's gonna come in here and tell me
All
3
right, what's
doesn't
gonna happen
exist
to me this
anymore.
year? In
He's got
2022,
the
I
hood
will
program running, and you're gonna have to be able to back that up with something as far
break
as,
up.
my girl's
I've
the
been
woman
single
who
for
trained
5
me
years.
how to burn rock and operate a skid steer as much as the ones that I've trained to do that as well.
Sweetie,
Some of the
don't worry.
traditions and
I know a guy that's
This
perfect
new physics
for you.
problem. Back that up a bit here. Just I'm not gonna zoom, but physics problem on the subject matter. As far here we go. Better.
When you know your what?
Sweetie,
Why
you're worth
I don't,
$100 trillion.
bar at the bar
Zimbabwe dollars,
is
that
because
is. Which is like 0.2 cents American.
projectile momentum,
Standards.
semi-imperial mass equation,
Expectations.
mass
Nobody
gap
can come
on
talk
the.
to me any kind of way, Oh, my values.
If I talk
know
about
I
like
will
making
and
queens,
won't
hun,
accept.
I don't mind
I'm not
training
desperate
you.
for
I don't mind
anything.
training the
I'm not
kid.
very
Hermetic
cut
key.
to the
I'll
chase,
clip
man.
it for
You can
the
feel like
frame
what you
rates
want
on.
to, but
Common
women
Core
like you
critical
die
theory as far as nuclear tech is 13 is the
Let me
world
ask you a
record,
question. Why
14
would I
is the
want you
world
to pay my
record for
bills?
fusion.
Why would I want you to pay my bills?
They're
Because
gonna have to
Simple,
know how to
because on your
handle
current
this. The
income,
better
you may be able
organized
to
it
pay
is,
bills, but
the
you
better system
can't
is. And I'll
afford
tell
the
you,
luxurious
like my whole life
lifestyle
I'm wrecked.
that you want to
I'm
live.
horse in the
you're
stable.
holding it over my head
I
and
like
you're not
cleaning
even
up
paying
the
my
mill.
bills. So imagine if a man was paying my bills. Imagine what he would do then.
This is gonna be going on all the
weight
time,
that he would put
and
on my shoulders
you're gonna argue
paying
to
my
me
bills. I
about a
don't
lot
need
of
you to
things,
pay
and
my
I
bills.
understand.
My
This is
mother
a
taught me
football
well.
field. I have a bunch of linebackers standing out there
every
waiting
day.
for it.
More lies.
She said I need to make my own money, and that's what I'm doing.
Especially if you look
So when
like
I
this.
say that I want a man to take me on a vacation, take me out on a nice day, I mean it because anything else is a waste of my time. When you're dating me, you're competing
Go on,
with me.
go on.
Sweetie,
And brother,
I know
you're
the
like,
kind
you
of
know
man
what?
you wanna date.
But
So,
Sarge, I
if
love
he's
her,
over
and I'm
6
like,
feet,
kid, you're
makes
killing
more money
me.
than you, is in great
Go
shape,
get Chaplin.
and he can throw down. In what field are you actually competition for this man?
This is, again, when you're talking about Putin, somebody's going to say anything. The hardest problem, the hardest test in the world, 120.
You're not.
It's like this
and
is
ladies,
electric field
you need to understand
on
something.
NP
A man's
and STEM,
life is
and
constant competition.
you get this going
When we
right.
get
The
home,
product of
we're
what
done
you've
with
made is a whole
competition for the
classroom
day.
or a
When we get
militia
home,
or a
we don't
business
want
of
fake
some kind
competition
where it
from
inverts
someone who
calculus to
cannot
this
compete in our
form,
world.
but it'll
That's
still
insulting.
be.
When we get home, we want peace and our eggplant serviced.
And that's the bottom line.
X Prime, X Prime. Okay, so when that's a lot of friction, doesn't matter how things go. You have to get the circumstances right. You have to make sure that the situation. If Rabbit Kelk were one of those optics on Gauss.
I have a passion for building things and solving problems. One of the things I love about data is
it puts
that
it there.
tells a story.
Let's call it
And
that.
it's my job to figure out